Essentially, in this movement, it's
if you fight in the middle, you must lose. So that's why you see boxing, they weight them. Because the big guy must win. MMA, when they first come out, UFC, and then all the little guy get beaten, then they start weighing them, right? Because the big guy is stronger. You fight in the middle. So all the other system, all the other fighting system in the world cannot deal with bigger guys, faster guys, they cannot. Wing Chun is the only one that teach you to deal with bigger ones, right? So I'm going to choose a big one here. Okay, maybe I'll take my jacket off. So don't lose it. Oh. My phone is here. Now, firstly, when they developed Wing Chun, it developed by 5 grandmasters, the principle, right? The 5 grandmasters, they were the best fighter at that time. But after they developed the principle, they haven't got the technique yet. They say, okay, now, because firstly, I want to show you, most people punch like this, right? So you position yourself, you punch, come on, push, right? So he's pushing with his body, you're gonna lose balance, right? Now, I'm gonna show him how to punch, right? So if with the elbow in, you punch. See, he pushed me up the whole body. Why is that? Because when you punch, all you have is the elbow behind it, right? So that's why most people, most fighters, they have to punch with the shoulder and the hip. When you punch with the shoulder, you lose the using the way to use the other arm, right? And also you lose balance. But so that's only elbow behind it. But if he punches from here, see, the punch is behind the feet, the elbow is behind the fist, the shoulder, the hip, the whole body. So when you punch like this, so you measure, come on. Yeah. So the punch is this long. When you punch like this, so the punch is at least half the distance of this punch. Sometimes they punch from here, right? So the punch is this long. But I punch from here. So, and also every punch is equal to his body weight. If you punch with the elbow in, so you only use that much distance, right? So you shorter distance, faster punches. And also you don't use your shoulder. Then you can use 2 arms at the same time. So one of the training is to teach you to use 2 arms at the same time. Block and punch at the same time. So the next thing they do is, okay, teach you to watch the opponent's leading elbow, right? Because he cannot move his fist unless he moves his elbow. You have to move your elbow. So I teach you to just watch one point, right? So I'm going to show you a very simple technique. When somebody I mean, majority, they would do that. They put up their guard, they put up their post before they attack, right? So if we put up the post, I just jam it up, control the elbow, and doesn't matter how big I'm fighting on the blind side, and we turn around. Yes. All right. So you just go in, right? Why I can move him with 2 fingers? Because his leverage is this long, my leverage is this long. I'm 6 times stronger if I'm over here. If I'm here, I just struggle with, he's actually stronger than me, right? And then you hit, right? Or you punch, or you flick to the eye, right? So that is the principle of Wing Chun. Firstly, boxing does not block, they cover, because their eyes, they don't have program to train the eyes. We have program to train your eyes so you can see better. So he throws a punch, right? Same thing. As long as I step out, I jam up, right? It's like cooking a breakfast. So easy. Right? And because this is the only system.
Make my breakfast like this now.
Yeah. See, one of the things that are very important that people don't understand.
You guys are welcome to come around if you want to see Grandmaster.
No. They can see. Okay, but one of the things about winning a fight, right? See, self-defense, you don't need to fight. You just need to get away. You don't want to fight because most people trying to attack you are bigger and stronger than you. As long as you can get away. So he come in and grab, right? Right. So same thing, right? Same thing, right? You jab up. So he lead, you jab up, go to the elbow, flick to the eye, push, turn around and run. Don't forget to scream. Yeah. There's 3.
Create tension.
Now, 3 ways of resistance. If you don't resist, you are a victim. If you resist, you got the good. You got the good system. Verbal resistance is very good system. You yell, right? You yell and then you yell and you flick him in the eye, and then push him away, and then you yell again, right? And physical resistance, you have to have the scientific backup of your movement. So because I'm watching the elbow, right, and I'm jamming, and I go to the blind side. So why do I go to the blind side? He's trying to swing that one. He can't. He's trying to kick. He can't. Right? Because I'm controlling his balance just on this point. Right? So if you later on, you learn the pressure points. You learn the pressure point. I can actually show you how to take this guy out. I'll take him out. He cannot resist. Right? We're not going to the pub. We're going to the police station. Right? Because pressure points. But they're stage by stage. Right? But firstly, the 3 most important things before you learn the technique is, firstly, you got to learn how to be calm. You lost it. You lost it. You got to be calm. How to tune your heart and your mind. Be calm. Right? So you know how to protect your center. right? Because you don't want to, he might have a knife. You might have to deal with the knife. You stick your arm out, he's going to cut your arm. So you protect the center. Be calm, right? And balance. Balance. See, Wing Chun is the only system in the world. I'm not talking about any. Look, those guys, those big strong guys means nothing. If you have these three things, calm, you have your eyes, right? I train my eye, so I'm looking there. I can see my fingers. Looking forward, my peripheral vision is out here. So it helps a lot if you know all the time, you know who's behind you, who's walking behind you, who's tagging behind you, right? So that's very important. The third thing is balance, right? So most people, actually everybody, the upper part of the body is heavier than the lower part. And also, you normally walk like this, right? You walk like this. I walk with my toes. I walk like that. But when you stand like this, like tennis player waiting for the serve, or like you play basketball, you're marking. So if you don't know how to step, after the first step you lost balance, because see, you already lost balance. You cannot move this leg, right? So we teach you to be able to move, right? So in Wing Chun, we not just the self-defense, the fitness, right? I've been traveling around the world for almost 60 times, to Africa, to Europe, to America, everywhere, right? And I met all those so-called grandmasters in Japan and in Korea, in China, and so on. None of them can move after 55 years old because they had so much injury. Wing Chun is the only one that you actually get healthier the more you do. Because how do you get healthy? I'm also a professor in Chinese medicine and a doctor registered here. I'm a doctor. So I know all about fitness, right? How do you get fitness? Playing tennis is not good. Not good. Because you only use one arm. Playing golf is not good. I have treated so many people that have problem playing those sports. You have to balance left and right. Wing Chun is the only martial art that you're using both sides at the same time. So the left and the right balance. The front and the back. The upper part and the lower part are balanced. And that's the most important thing, right? Because your life is only, every day, the day is only has so much time, 24 hours. So you spend 8 hours sleeping, you spend so many, maybe a couple of hours eating, and then you spend tidying up and so on, you work. You don't have much time, right? So whatever you do has to be very efficient. So the training you do, right? So you train to coordinate your legs and your arms at the same time, right? So that you can deal with something that threatening you unexpectedly and so on, right? So that's very important. Right. So that's why what we're gonna do is what Sifu Martin will see. Oh, you have to train my eyes. He will give a private, or he will give a trial session. When you you can sign up for a trial session, you got the forms, right? Yeah. You know, maybe 2 or 3 in the class and do the trial. And then you learned about, you know, see a lot of time that things like very, very threatening, but in fact is very easy to deal with, right? Like I teach the high VIP security, you know, and they're not big guys, you know. In fact, the best VIP security are women. They're the best because they are so planned out, you know, everything. You know, they know who's around them and so on. In fact, if you look at the Queen, next to her, there's always a woman there. And they are best VIP security because they are more careful with little things, right? So, but I mean, if you just want to learn that how to deal with emergency, self-defense, right? This is very, very good, you know, because it's calculated scientifically. Everything is calculated, right? And a lot of time that you know, you learn that first, then you learn the traditional Wing Chun, which, you know, to do with, yeah. So what I'm going to do is, still with the big guy, I'm going to show you, right? I'm going to show you how to deal with, somebody grab your arm, right? So you can easily get out in the middle here, except you walking straight into this one. So remember I say, go to the blind side, go to the blind side. So I turn the door, that's the door. The finger and the thumb grabbing you. Grabbing, that's the door. But that's still the door. Doesn't matter how you turn it, right? And I want to turn the door this way, right? Turn the door this way. And then I'm on the blind side. I'm controlling the elbow. Flick him, push him, and run, and scream, right? So we can try this one, right? He grabbed, turn the door around, push and pull, flick, push, run and scream. Okay, let's pair up with some of the instructors.
Get your palms.
Yeah.
So go back to so large.
I learned this trick of the kindergarten. I did the seminar with the little kids in America, and 40 of them running around. I was yelling, and they're still running around. And the headmistress said, "Watch." And everybody go, okay. All right. So another one that if they grab both of your arms, right, and get real tight, right, right. So you go here. Works. So you go move, one arm up, one arm down. All right? Because the brain is a simple computer, cannot multitask. So if you're driving and texting, you are an idiot. So I just distract him, right? Just distract him, that's all. And then step out, right? Actually, that's the easiest way. If you haven't brushed your teeth this morning, right? You just blow it in the face. Right? You gotta have some smell. Right? So then you push one arm up, then you step out. Maybe we should do that. We just do this. All right? So 1, 2, and then get out. Flick, push. Right? Okay. So 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. You can blow. Okay, try this.
Everyone give that a go. Yeah.
You want to swap around? Maybe.
You want to have a go on that? Hello.
Yeah. And then step out this way. No, you go left, you go right, step right foot. All right, good again. Two, step out. Yeah. Yeah, but we'll teach you to use your arms and legs at the same time. But at the moment, you do it. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh. You can do 3 times. You can do 3 times. Yeah. Yeah. And then step out to the right. Here. Flick to the eye. Good show. All right. So another one. Oh, I have to do my eye exercise. You guys all look alike to me. Okay. Now I'm going to show you one very useful self-defense technique. When somebody putting their guard in front of you, they're waiting to hit you, right? Okay. Where?
Just for the camera.
Oh, for the camera. Yeah. Okay. So now the secret is the secret is in the street, because you probably will end up in court. If you stick your arm out, you're actually challenging the guy or you're threatening the guy. But you don't. You put your guard in the center. Right? So where do I want to go? I want to go there. My left foot want to go there. And then I jam up, flick, push. How simple, how easy it is. Right? You know how many world boxing champions I knock out? And I'm almost 2.5 times their age. I'm 75. Okay. So you step out, outside, not inside. Outside, you jam up, come down on the elbow, flick, push. Oh, you're not allowed to run in the ring. You can't go like this. Okay, so jam up, here, punch, punch, push. Right? So when somebody, right? I'm talking about in the street. Yeah, they're getting very tough, right? Okay? So you step out, see that? Come down, that's the elbow, flick, right? So because you have to always prepare to go to court, right? So when you hit them, you smile, okay? Right. Right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 move, right? So if it's this side, then you have to practice this side, but let's do this side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, try this, right? Step in. Step in, right? Step in, then come down. You push up, come down, that's the elbow, flick to the eye, push, and run. All right? Because they are, the principles are the same, right? You watch the elbow, the leading elbow, because he cannot move this arm, this fist, unless he moves his elbow. All right? And you control the elbow, go to the blind side. So you control the situation. Doesn't matter how big, how strong this person is, because his leverage is this long. Your leverage is this long. So you are 6 times stronger if you equal weight, equal strength. But even though if he's actually stronger than me, right? So you go from here, come down, flick, push, right? All right. Try this, right? So you're here. Why we teach you on the neutral stance? Because you play basketball, you mark on the neutral stance. You don't mark like that. They pass you on the blind side. You understand? You play, what do you play? Aussie rules. I actually coach. I coached 2 seasons of the St. Kilda help coaching. I didn't even know the rules. St. Kilda Football Club. And I took them the first season, I took them from the bottom, just like what they are now, at the bottom, to 6th place in 1 season. And then 9 years later, the second season, I got them winning on top until they said that. This is 1999. Anyway. So the reason that you're on the neutral stance, because you can go there, you can go there, you can go here, you can go here, right? So you balance, right? Once you step forward, he's already committed. He exposed the blind side here because he committed on this leg, right? Same thing, if I'm dribbling with a soccer, I would go, yeah, right? So I would go, so I pass it, right? You watch soccer? I used to play soccer. So you're here, right? So you're watching the elbow, come down, flick, push, and run, and scream. All right? So let's pair up. Try this one.
She went